Welcome to the Lion's Den. Welcome in, everybody. Hello, a slower pace, and welcome in, Moonwolf. How you doing? Let's see how the video looks. Hopefully, I don't look too dark. Find out in a minute. Let's full screen this bitch. All right. On the way in, if you don't mind, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. My fucking cigarette. I flicked the head out. Oh shit! Did it hit the ground? No. No fires. No fires up in here. All right. Hope everybody's doing all right. Hope everybody had a good day. You know, we'll give it a second and I'll let some people see that we're active and live before I do a damn thing. Straight to the point, whatever the fuck has to happen or be said, is said. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, yeah. Hello, Roxanne. Hello, Nikki, Chatty, Chicky. Hello, KC. What's up? Tiny. What's up? Michelle. Yep. Okay. Oh, yeah. This is going to be fun. Let's see what we get. Straight to the point. We're going to start. Which sign should we start with? I got to be a little more engaging with you guys. So which sign should we start with? And I can finish my cigarette. Kind of improvise a little bit. Hello, Michelle. Perfectly imperfect tarot and mediumship. Welcome in. Hey, Karen Martin, you come in a lot and I never say hello. How you doing? I always see it after if I end up watching like the live replay. Half the time I look for the live replay because a lot of people like to watch from different countries and they wait for the thumb. They want to see not the thumbnail, but the closed captions, and they don't show up until the video has the live show on. Sometimes it's fast, sometimes it's fucking 24 hours later. All right. Look at all the energy up in here. I'm liking this. Yeah. Smack that like button, would you? All right. Anybody tell me what sign they want to start with? Okay. I think we might. Damn, are we going to start with water first? Is it going to be water? I think it might be water. All right. I see Scorpio first. Hey, it is what it is. I was feeling like it was something like we were going to get put on water. I'd probably, preferably for whatever reason, would have chose Earth, but water it is. Scorpio. Here we go. Straight to the point for the zodiac sign of Scorpio. Let's see what we get for you. No more shuffling. That should be good. Here we go. No more shuffling like that. Oh, that was fucking quick. I'm going to show you one of these days, guys, how they fly out and how that happens. I don't have like the table view and shit. My table's pretty messy. I do have some good news before we read Scorpio. I got a lot of tarot decks coming. I bought like fucking almost half a dozen, like close to half a dozen tarot decks. Here we go. Because I want some new shit. Somebody's mad at you, Scorpio. What the fuck? Somebody's mad at you. Somebody's mad at you because you don't talk to them. You cut them out. You iced them. You said, get away from me. I don't want your energy. Your energy sucks. Kind of. Scorpio, I think you know this. I think you fucking know it. Guess what? I think you're very aware of it. The Hermit card. Did you walk away? Did you say, get the fuck out of here? I don't love you. You don't love me. This ain't love, bitch. I'm not putting the work or the effort into this shit because this ain't working for me. Take your struggles and move the fuck on. You're not coming towards me. I'm not coming towards you. Take that cup of love and shove it up your ass. You definitely said, get the fuck away from me. Scorpio was not having it. I feel like you wanted to invest in a different direction. I feel like you felt better working on your own, away from somebody. This person either had like halitosis breath. Probably could have been an attractive person, but their breath stank. is what I'm picking up. My mouth just went dry, and I got like a shitty taste in my mouth, or they just had like a sinister demeanor, a little unhealthy, toxic demeanor. And I feel like that's why you were like, nah, I'm not working with this. You moved on. You said, I can't do this. I'm not dealing with this. I feel like I got to scrutinize my own, my own belongings, my own security. It's almost like, it doesn't feel like it felt like a sacrifice though. It just felt like it wasn't, that window of opportunity wasn't worth it, or it just doesn't match you. Hold on. You'll know who this is if this person, when it came to work, they either tried to talk about all these great ideas they had. I get like they tried to tell you all these fucking great ideas they had, try to make you mentally think that they were like the king shit with money. But when it came down to it, they probably were horrible with money or staying on a career path, whatever the fuck that's about. That may not be for everybody, but that's for some of you out there. I'm going to give you a little bit more. Let's do this. I need some more coffee. Oh shit. Scorpio. Straight to the point. Just one and done. Okay. Wow, you got a lot more than I've seen coming on the table. Let's do this. All right. Where are we going with this? Get it. Some of you recognize something. I'm just going to put it put it right out there. Some of you knew you were dealing with a time waster. This sumbitch was wasting your time, and I don't think you wanted to stay in that energy. I also get this sumbitch without the tarot. They were really shady. Some of you, it was like a really shady energy. What the fuck? Here we go. I almost feel like they would have. I don't like a knockoff artist, not a con artist, but like a knockoff artist, or like they give me this scheming ass bullshit energy. Hold on. What else is going on for Scorpio? They're not too thrilled at the situation that happened with you. Not at all. Some of you, they might never really gotten to learn, like been raised by like a mom, or really got put in check by like a parental figure. What the fuck? Let's go back. Let's go. Where are we going with this? The Emperor reverse. It's a woman that dealt with a man for sure. That's what it's telling me. When it came to the celebrations, it made you feel kind of at a distance, or like you needed to do things on your own and not focus on them. What happened with communication? There was more passion and sex than communication in this fucking relationship. What? I don't think you liked it. I think it made you want to explore new offers. Holy shit. Some of you may have done that. Some of you, they're like, man, how the fuck do I keep missing out on all these different fucking cups I try to hold? They all break at my feet, or they all end up empty. I never get what I want kind of energy. Some of you did move on because it was easy to say goodbye to a situation that didn't make sense, or feel like it felt like it was keeping you stuck, and you knew if you stayed there, you were going to be lying to yourself about how you felt. What happened? Emotionally, I don't feel like it hurt you as much as it hurt them. Something about it didn't hurt you as much as it hurt them. All right? I feel like you were more too focused on recognizing you've got to own up your shit and get out of the past, bro. Get out of the past. Why aren't you moving forward kind of energy? Why are you so fucked up? Why are you so toxic kind of energy? I do feel like you had high hopes or desires to see something good happen to this person, but you didn't have the patience for them to come. You weren't going to carry them in this situation. You weren't going to be their mother kind of whatever. You're like, no, bitch, no. You guys don't communicate. It tells me you don't communicate, and you moved on from this situation. Let's go to the other tarot deck I have on the table for Scorpio. See what else we can get. Sorry, Scorpio. I'm not trying to bring up old wounds or remind you of shit you may have dealt with, but I may give you a little bit of clarification that you might have already known about. You might even getting more information. So they've been wanting to know what you're doing, or who you're hanging out with, something about your whereabouts. They may want, somehow they're trying to check in on you. And it's like they don't want you to know. Whatever. Fucking fuck that person. I feel like that person's so stuck on you instead of focusing on them. In a matter where they're missing the opportunities of growth for themselves. And they shouldn't be doing that. Here we go. Straight to the point for Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio? Zodiac sign of Scorpio. Let's do this. Straight to the point for Scorpio. Welcome in. Remember to hit the like and subscribe to the channel if you can stand my fucking energy. Here we go. Page of Pentacles. Why is that on the table? Because that's what you're focused on. You're very focused. You have a high initiative to focus on being a successful person, whether it's a business owner. Some of you could, I get this, those are both night cards. Some of you could have Scorpio moon even, but it's like you're very focused on your business or your progress. Here we go. Give me something else for Scorpio, please. What is the messages for Scorpio? And you know that that's the direction you want to head towards and trust right now. Scorpios are like, I'm all about trusting this shit right now. I'm not going to be bothered by things I've already dealt with. Because look, here you are. It's over. When I say it's over, it's over. Kind of Scorpio's like you can't get me flustered. You can't fuck with me energy right now. Here, what's going on? What else is here for Scorpio? I'm going to tell you something I was kind of picking up on a minute ago. For some of you, there definitely could have been another water sign or air sign. Doesn't mean all of you was that sign, but some of you could have definitely been a water sign or they could have been an air sign. Give me something about this. Put that where it belongs. Give me something. Air sign, water sign, maybe earth sign. I don't feel the earth as heavily as I feel the air or the water for whatever the fuck reason. Virgo? I don't know why I feel Virgo. Whatever. They have a weird energy. Whoever you dealt with has a very weird energy. This some bitch that I feel like you had to like get away from. Like you didn't really want to. It's like you didn't want them coming around. You feel like you totally disconnected. This person from your past, whatever sign they may be, that's the 6 of Cups. They felt like you were going to make a decision or the opportunity. Like they almost feel like you missed out on the opportunity. Like I'm too good to be true. Very kind of conceited fucking energy. Because they give me the energy where they didn't think, they almost feel like you weren't done or like you were going to come back around. Like you just hadn't made up your mind yet. I think they were wrong. Show me why that's here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You weren't stressed about it. Some of you weren't stressed about it, and others of you might not have, to the extent where you felt like, I don't have to deal with this person. I can focus on what kind of what floors me energy. Then you come with the Page of Cups, emotionally aware of it, like in tune with your feelings, not stressed about it. And I feel like you started speaking to somebody else or looking at other opportunities. Here we go. That's exactly what a lot of you may have done. Here we go. You went towards other people. You either went towards other people or I feel like you rationalized and made a decision. It gives me the energy where it was like, fuck this shit. I'm going to rationalize. I'm going to make a decision. I'm going to focus on my goal-oriented aspects of life. And I'm only going to trust a certain amount of fucking people that I feel like I can trust because I'm not dealing with bullshit. I just want to see things. I want forward growth and expansion. Clarify the Lover's card. What's up with the Lover's card for Scorpio? Oh, that was quick. I got to start with the bottom. Hold on, guys. That's got to go like this. So it tells me you kind of gave him tough love. Give me this, like, I know what I did kind of energy. I kind of They know that it's almost like, I feel like they didn't make you feel appreciated. Something about you weren't feeling appreciated. You didn't want to stress out about it. This just makes me, that's a lying card, but it makes me also feel something about it couldn't be hidden. It could not be fucking hidden. So you went back to work. Why is the 7 of Cups on the table? Why is the 7 of Cups here for Scorpio? Because you emotionally recognize this isn't the right investment. The stars reversed. I feel like you recognize this wasn't something that was going to make sense to stick with. That could also be not. I get like I couldn't see eye to eye with the person towards the end of the situation, and I got sick of it. You know what I mean? I didn't want to be sick in a hospital bed over this person's bullshit. Some of you might have also moved on towards a new lover, or had the opportunity to show up for you. You probably had that opportunity in front of you. Here we go. And if it hasn't happened, clarify if it hasn't happened. What's up? It may be coming toward. Oh shit! It may be coming towards. Fuck. It may be coming towards you, Scorpio. It definitely may be coming towards you. Something may be wanting to take action and open up towards you, and see if you open up towards it. That's for the very single Scorpio out there. Here we go. Show me something else. Balance. And that's what you were looking for. It tells me that's exactly what you were looking for, or are going to continue to look for the zodiac sign of Scorpio. All right, let's keep rolling. Scorpio's done. Who we doing next? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I got to turn this away from me. My legs. It's burning my shins. Okay. Let's do this. Scorpio's done. Let's see. I'm not going to go too scrambled, so let's stick with either Cancer or Pisces. We're going to do either Cancer or Pisces. I'm not going to scramble it up like each and every zodiac. I'm going to stick with all the elements together. Just easier for whoever timestamps, whether it's me or somebody else. Let's do this. Oh, damn. I was hoping to do Pisces. I guess we're doing Cancer. It's not that I don't want to do Cancer. It's that Pisces is the last zodiac sign. So I'm like, well, but you'll be the third one instead of the last one. You'll steal Gemini spot. Here we go. Cancer. What are the messages for the zodiac sign of Cancer? What are the messages for the zodiac sign of Cancer? Straight to the point. What do we got for you, Cancer? What do you want Cancer to see? Ooh, hangnail. Got it. All right. I can tell you right now, the energy I immediately picked up for you. So whatever was kind of like dragging Cancers down in the past, you're not focused on it. You're not focused on this shit at all. I feel like you've decided to put work in different areas of your life, or move towards recognizing I need to move towards love. I think that's smart. Probably the better investment for you right now. You know something, though? I feel like there was a situation that you would have liked to have seen work out in the past that you didn't get the victory. You did not get that victory. Time passed, things changed, people changed. Some of you, even, I'm going to tell you the honest truth, they may have moved towards somebody. That tells me they may have made you upset, and they may have moved towards somebody else. You might have got played. Just going to put it out there. I feel like you recognized I need balance, and it's okay that this person left me out in the cold. I don't think you heard it from them, but I do feel like you figured this out. I feel like some of you figured this out. Emotionally, I almost feel like you might have been dealing with like a covert narcissist for some of you. I'm just going to put it out there. I think it was hard to believe that they would have done something like this. I get the energy. It was hard to believe that till you recognized you had to go. It was time to let it go. You couldn't stay upset about it or mad about it. Could not do that. I'm going to tell you something else. There could have definitely been another water sign, maybe a fire sign. You couldn't stay down in the dumps emotionally over it. You just had to let it be and forget about it kind of energy. I think you recognize somebody was lying to you. Somebody was lying. Why you always lying kind of energy. Whatever the fuck. Temperance. 10 of Wands. The Wheel. And goodbye. So that's kind of what it feels like. It almost feels like somebody tried to get the best of Cancer in the past. And the craziest fucking thing is I just kind of looked, just tried to trust my clairvoyance. Is some of you were a woman and they weren't telling you about the other woman. Some of you were a man-on-man relationship. If you were the guy-on-guy relationship Cancer, I also picked up that you guys talked about work a lot. Whatever the fuck that's about. Or sometimes, why does it feel like it drifted and then it started again? It drifted and then it started again. And so somebody said, the fuck with this. Here we go. For whoever this is for, clarify it. They may have had somebody up in your, not in your house. They had somebody up in their house. What the fuck? Did you drive by? Did you drive by wondering what the fuck was going on, or do a little checkup? A little, like, let me do a drive-by. They won't notice I'm driving by their house because somebody did a fucking drive-by. The High Priestess, 3 of Wands. I don't think you saw what you were looking for, though. I feel like you couldn't find their secrets. I don't feel like you could see the secrets. I do feel like it all came out in the wash, whoever that's for. Let's keep going. This is making me feel like you didn't see this coming. This is really making me feel like whoever dealt with this, they didn't see this person doing it, or watering the grass where they found it to be greener, kind of bullshit. They were doing some bullshit, and now you have truth and clarity. I think eventually it either dawned on you or somehow you became aware. It's almost as if there wasn't just the two of you in that relationship. There was a third fucking person. There was like a third fucking horse up in here. What happened with this? I feel like you stopped working with it. You may have recognized you couldn't trust it. Some of you, it made you feel like you didn't want to deal with anything for a while. It made you feel like I don't want to deal with anything. I want to get my shit together and focus on career or work or just investing in myself, my goals, my reality. It may have made you feel emotionally like I don't want to get emotionally attached or be available for a little while. I'm done fighting for that direction. But the good news, it's telling me emotional. Like I almost feel like you recognize I shouldn't stress about things that I've had to deal with. Why is that like that? Emotionally, I think you're going to start manifesting either more success or love in your life. I feel like you're after success and love in your life right now. And I feel like you want to stay on that independent path very powerfully. Like there's like high motivated. They could have been a Scorpio, by the way. Some of you, they could have been a Scorpio. Maybe a fire sign. Could have been a fucking Leo. Definitely could have been a fucking Leo or a Scorpio. For whoever that's for. Libra. If an air sign. Whoever it is, you're not giving a second or third fucking chance to. You're not going to be the person's fool or it's almost like it's over. Here we go. Only other sign I get for fire is Aries. Could have been a fucking Aries if it's a fire sign. Oh, there's Sagittarius, maybe a Saggy. No, I feel like you're more focused on new beginnings and staying very goal oriented versus focusing on being worried about situations anymore. You don't come off towards me, Cancer, like you want to worry about shit. You come off like I want to start over, or I want to find the right investment in my life, like the right person to work with. I want to find somebody, and I hope I can find somebody type of energy, whatever that's all about. Here we go. I'm going to tell you something. Some of you, I think you either dealt with somebody who, some of you may have been with somebody who was just not good for you, while others of you just saw the mask. Some of you knew the person wasn't good for you and you had to escape that bullshit lifestyle. Others of you, if that's not your story, you had to expose the motherfucker wearing the mask. That's what it's telling me. Here we go for Cancer. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna shut the heat off for a little while and drink a little bit of coffee. One of the easiest ways I think Cancer would have identified with recognizing I needed to like do the drive-bys or see what's going on. All of a sudden, you stop messaging as much, or they stop responding as much, or all of a sudden they're busy when they weren't so fucking busy. Does that ring a bell for some of you? I haven't even shuffled the tarot yet. Here we go. All right. Let's see what we get. Straight to the point. Yikes. Ugh. Here we go. Show me something for the zodiac sign of Cancer. Show me something for them, please. Straight to the point for Cancer. What is the message for the zodiac sign of Cancer? Take it. Why? They stopped putting in the work. They weren't telling you the truth. I think you just know. I think you somehow know. Something tells me you may have dealt with somebody that you could tell. You could see through their bullshit. I could see through your bullshit. I can see you're not investing in me anymore. And you're not going to take that away from me kind of energy. You have a very like prominent, I'm not stupid bitch energy on the table. Here we go. Nine of Pentacles, Three of Wands. So you stopped dealing with them. Once you became aware, you recognized out. Like I'm off it. Hold on. You didn't want to work with this anymore, or be emotionally available to this individual. This just makes me feel like it took a little bit of time to recognize what the fuck was really going on. Didn't stop you from going in a different direction. It's trying to tell me. I don't know why. It definitely could have been a fire sign or a water sign. Whatever. Whoever it was, you stopped playing. It's like you weren't going to play the games. Death card upright, Four of Cups. Could have been maybe another Cancer or Pisces as well. You have the Aries card over here, fire energy. You have Judgment in reverse. It's almost like, no, bitch, I'm not going to be your option, kind of is what I'm seeing. Knight of Swords. It tells me you recognized that you needed to get away from it. It tells me clearly that you recognize that you have the Devil reversed, the Five of Swords. There was too much conflicts. or there was too much when it came to getting the communication, the proper communication with this shit that should have been getting balanced, but instead it was causing a lot of stress, or it was making you like wonder like what's going on. It was probably making you, I gotta tell you, it might have made you a little bit drained. And it might have made you feel like I don't want to work with a situation that I don't feel like I know if I can trust this. Holy shit. The next card is the trust card. If you can trust it. How am I going to develop going towards somebody if they're not showing me they want to put the work in or make it be successful? I don't think you let it linger. I think you recognized fuck the bullshit. This ends now kind of energy. Because it wasn't keeping you happy. It may have made you kind of stay. I feel like it made you not want to rush towards love for a while. Some of you, it was like, I don't want to get preoccupied or obligated to rushing back on scene with shit. I feel like you didn't do that. But it does come out like you may be ready to start over. You are ready to start over again, it's saying. So you may have been kind of stuck on not moving forward for a little while, but now you're ready to move forward. That's a new beginning energy. That's good. Here we go. Show me something for Cancer, please. Show me something for the zodiac sign of Cancer, please. Page of Swords is reversed. It just makes me feel like you kept away from situations for a while. Like it's almost like you went in cocoon mode or some shit. You did not want to deal with shit. You know, it comes to me where it was like there was too much fire or there was too much destruction. And emotionally, I feel like you were tired of it. So you didn't want to go anywhere near it. Temperance, Three of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Hierophant, the King of Swords, the Ten of Cups, stability, and strength. I don't feel like they live far away from you. End of town, edge of town, next town over. They weren't far away from you. And probably made it easy to check up on this person until you stop giving a shit, is what it makes me feel like with what I see. Hold on. You didn't want to have any fright or any worry. You were like, no, I'm not dealing this shit. And I think that was the smart choice. But I also feel like it's going to be time for you to get ready to start finding somebody that's going to really put a smile on your face and trust it and go towards working towards that angle. I feel like that's a strong motive for you or would be good for you. And some of you may have a little bit of nervous energy, it's telling me, with doing that. But look at the next card. With doing what? Rushing towards a new fucking offer. But I feel like it's time. I feel like it's time. I feel like there's nothing holding you back anymore. The only thing that can hold us back is ourselves. And I feel like that's saying you don't need to be restricted because you've already been through all the hard shit. This just makes me feel like you've accepted the ending of a situation. You've moved on from a situation, but you haven't seen one begin yet. A brand new one. A brand new thing start yet. That's all I'm seeing for that. I feel like keep your eye on the prize kind of reading for you. Or keep looking for what you want. You know, like the biggest thing one of the best things I've learned, it's not definitely one of the best, but one of the notable things I could say I've learned is it's always good to learn from a situation. If it hurts you, whether it's a month, 6 months, a year, 5 years, however fucking long it takes a person, I get it. Everybody's different. But never let it keep you down for too long because it's not good for you at the end of the day. And you may miss the opportunity that you were supposed to walk into. You know what I'm saying? Like, just trust me when I tell you that. All right, now we're going to get to Pisces energy. Pisces. I thought that bitch shut off. It's still blowing heat. It's just not aimed at me. All right, it's counting down now. So now it's going to shut off. Here we go. All right. Pisces. Straight to the point for Pisces. What's going on with Pisces energy? What do we got for you? 2 more shuffles, please. Just 2 more. What's the message for Pisces? Straight to the point. What do you want to tell them? Here we go. That wanted to come out like a motherfucker. Pisces. The cards that were showing me before we could continue to go, so it'll probably come out of this deck or the other one, most likely this one, is that card, the High Priestess, and it was showing me the Death card. The immediate feeling I got was, you're not supposed to start again. There's a person you dealt with an energy vampire, or you recognize something is better and will keep you feeling better if you stay away from it. Something like that right off the rip. Here we go. Could have been a fucking fire sign. Definitely could have been a fucking Leo. For some of you, could have been a fucking Leo. Maybe another water sign. Don't matter to me what the fuck sign it was. Shit, maybe an air sign. Whatever it was, I feel like you had to make a decision. I feel like you had to, rein all your power within yourself to not move towards a situation and know that it's not what you're supposed to do. The Emperor. He definitely could have had fire elements. Got the fucking whole, half the table's fire. Judgment. Motherfucker had you up in your head, had your wheels spinning kind of energy. This bitch had you up in your head, had your wheels spinning. I don't think you're dealing with this anymore. I feel like you've moved on. Here we go. You cut a bitch out. Good for you. And I feel like that was probably the right thing to do. Even if you weren't the one that ended it. Oh, look what just died. Look what just fell out. Through right over my left hand, the Death card. The two cards I could see, with whether you ended it, that person ended it. It was the best thing for you. I'm telling you, it was the best thing that could have happened for you. I don't feel like it was going to go anywhere. I feel like it was just going to keep you down or upset for too long. So it was probably wise to get away from it. Probably wise to let it go. Let it go. Keep it behind. Keep it in the rearview mirror, baby. Kind of energy. Some of you may have held back on trying to move towards communicating again. Now, the awkward thing about this is I kept seeing the Page of Swords while shuffling into my hands. And that made me feel like while you keep away, something may want to come towards you and communicate with you. It's funny how the world works, or how you'll try to do something and the opposite will happen. Here we go. Temperance, Ten of Wands, and Lovers. Why? Show me what you're trying to say. Now, there's a couple things I'm getting here. Some of you Pisces, whoever you dealt with, Temperance, Ten of Wands, the Lovers, the Fool. It really makes me feel like this person you may have dealt with either wasn't ready to commit towards love with you, wasn't over a situation that they had dealt with, but was giving you all, they were blowing smoke up your ass kind of energy. I almost feel like they weren't over a situation. They hadn't finished. They hadn't closed the door on something. They hadn't fully closed it. It tells me that whoever you dealt with knew they didn't let go of somebody. It's almost like they were telling people, I'm not attached to this person. I want to manifest something else. I don't think they hold on. I'm going to clarify the 5-5 and the King of Wands reversed. Their heart was still with, I'm done. Their heart was still with it. It was fucking still, they were still attached to this person. Probably a female. Probably a fucking female. Show me something else. That makes me feel like it was something about, could have been an ex or a marriage. I'm done. That is the marriage card. Whatever. And I don't think they were done walking away from it. I think they were telling people they were, but they fucking weren't. Whatever. This is what I'm seeing for Pisces. Now, if that doesn't resonate, then they probably just like to have more flavor than one. And that's probably why the relationship kind of was like, well, Here we go. Show me something for Pisces, please. What do we got? You keep getting the death card. No action. So there was, it's almost like somebody knew not to move towards it, but they did want to communicate to the person, whether that was you or them. That's up to you. This is your reading, not mine. The death card and the Emperor. I'm telling you, it was a fucking fire sign, water sign, maybe air sign. Could have been a fucking Leo. Could have been a Scorpio. Could have been a fucking Libra. Or whatever. Could have been a fucking Gemini. I don't fucking know. But I feel like you were like, what the fuck? I got to move on from this lying bitch ass energy. I'm not going to work with this. I'm not a kid. You know what I mean? And I got to trust knowing to let go. I got to trust knowing to make that discernment or decision. I can't be fucking guarded. This isn't the right investment. I'm not getting any truth or clarity out of this. They were playing with you. They were playing with you, or I'm going to say something I don't really like to say. They probably would have tried to have sex with you 2 to 5 times or some shit, and then just been gone. I might tell you been gone. Something about ghosting you and gone. The devil is reversed. Why is the devil reversed? With love, it was about sexual pleasure for this person. How much they can get before they take off kind of energy. They don't come off grounded. They still come off wounded. Because they hadn't moved on, it's telling me. They may have been a little successful, it tells me. Or you may need to focus on your success is what it's telling me. I feel like the one thing that was done is you recognized that it was never going to be solid or a happy home. So that it was time to like let it go. Whether it was you or whoever cut off if they cut you off, they did you a favor. If you cut them off, you definitely did yourself a favor. That's what I'm seeing here. And I feel like you had to trust the process of letting it go, not being available, not being emotionally upset about it, not being emotionally invested anymore. I think you had to really look at your situation and recognize this isn't what I want. Did you get sick of being patient for the person, waiting around for them? Because that's what it's telling me. You might have, until you realize this ain't for me, and I don't need these fucking headaches. And I just got to make a decision to say goodbye or let it go. I'm telling you right now, it was just going to be something, if you put the work in, that it was going to make you feel like, wow. It was just going to get heavier and heavier on your back. And it definitely could have been a fucking fire sign or a water sign. And I feel like the message here is it's good that you said goodbye, see you later, or you accepted what the situation for what it was. Leo, Queen of Wands reversed, maybe a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Whoever this was, I feel like it was smart for you to run away or accept the defeat of the relationship. Whether you let it go, they let you go, I don't care. I don't think it was going anywhere. I feel like you would have put some work into it. You would have wanted to move towards it. But at the end of the day, would it have made you happy? The sun's in reverse. That's a fuck no. It wouldn't have made you happy. Or you were thinking it was going to, but no way. No fucking way. You would have been all down in the dumps, all fucked up emotionally. And who wants to be in that position? Because it definitely would have hit you. And it would have hit you like a fucking unloaded clip of a gun. Look at all those empty cups. So it was smart to gravitate to recognizing I can invest in something more solid, more meaningful, more dependable, more about, coming towards me with like a real offer. I'm telling you, it's showing me fire, air, and water. Now it's mostly fire and air, but there's a lot of fire, air, and water that you made. It's one of them signs. Whatever. Here we go. We're going to give you a little bit more. Is it making sense? Welcome in, everybody. How you doing, Aries? How you doing, Tracy? Hello, CJ Brooks. MMK, what's up? What's up, Leanne? Hey, JJ. Sunshine lover. Welcome in. All right, what else can we give Pisces? What else can we give the lovely Pisces out there. Ooh. God damn, there's a lot of sugar in that bitch. Oh, caramel. Here we go. Wow. All right, Pisces. What else do we have for you? Straight to the fucking point. Let's go. Pisces energy. What do you want me to tell them? Show me something for Pisces straight to the point. No more stress, baby. I like that so far. Where's it going? Because you let it go. That's about accepting it. Moving on and recognizing change needs to happen. Change. Go to the bottom for the 3. And I feel like you decided I'm going to start getting magnificent with myself, pamper myself, taking care of myself, focusing on business. I'm not going to worry about that yo-yo situation. Fuck the bullshit kind of energy. Because you knew that it was time to let it go. Somebody knew it wasn't for them. I'm going to tell you, this is a very, very smart or independent woman. It's a fucking woman. It could have been a dude that went through this and did this as a Pisces, but it feels like a lady. Maybe it's a dude that looks like a lady. I don't fucking know. Here we go. All right, here we go. It's going to take a little bit of time, it tells me, before you move forward. All right? It's going to take a little bit of time. Look at, because she's like, just hush, hush, back off. Like, I don't want to deal with that. Your heart's wanting love, but I don't know if you're ready to play with it or invest in it yet. No, you'll invest in yourself for a while because you don't want to feel upset again. And you also may recognize that being upset, it was taking too much time away from you focusing on the things that were better for you in your own life. There's something else here. Had you stayed, I'm going to tell you some secrets. Had you stayed with this person, if you talked to anybody, you batted your eyelashes at somebody, they would have been jealous. I get a fucked up jealous energy. Like they were going to look at you like, what the fuck are you doing? Energy. I don't know if I like that. They would have been all about like, are you fucking for real, bitch? Kind of energy. What are you trying to trust? Knowing that it wasn't something you're trying to trust, knowing that you should have trusted yourself. Or that I think you did trust yourself. Because the 3 of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, I feel like it was scratching at you to look at a situation deeper. You might have been hanging into a situation or trying to figure out what you needed to find out or learn about it. I think what you learned is you couldn't deal with this person. You had to trust yourself to let it go. It's almost like I can't be mad at it. If I should be mad at anybody, I should be mad at myself. But I don't want to be mad at myself. But I do. At one point, I did want to reach out. But why the fuck do I feel this way? Whatever. I guess he could have been older too. I don't know why, but a little bit older than you. And if he always was acting like he was too busy with and work was priority, or if he used his work or his kids as an excuse, that was just a way to make you think, like he's not doing anything different or insignificant. Fuck that. That's bullshit. It just makes me feel like, it just keeps telling me the same theme. A lot of you will be patient before you jump into a love equation again because of that bullshit you went through. You became very open-minded, aware. You've seen the situation that wasn't really healthy with that love debacle situation. I feel like at times you want to move towards love, but then you recognize I want to be more independent or precise on my own. And you kind of come off like, I'm not sure if that's going to be the right direction right now. And that tells me that it's just going to be you're going to have to wait. Temperance and 10 of Swords. You're definitely going to have to wait before you start again, or you've decided to wait. So some of you have already decided to wait. Others of you are in that energy now. I want to tell you the last card, focus being independent and on things that are going to make you happy right now. Because if this person tries to come back, I don't feel like you're supposed to answer the call or deal with them. If this person tries to emotionally come in or manipulate or gaslight you, I feel like you're not supposed to let it bring you down. Judgment reversed, Ace of Pentacles reversed. I feel like you're not supposed to get upset or hurt again. Look at these cards. I don't think you're supposed to get hurt or upset again. I think you're supposed to Two of Wands to the Chariot. Just make the necessary changes to not go towards it and go in a different direction. I feel like that is the better choice. Because eventually you'll fall in direction or align with something that's worth playing with in love. Somebody that's worth the effort. This person wasn't worth your time. They weren't worth your time because I don't trust them. I can't fucking trust them, like at all. And I don't like that. All right, but that's what I got for Pisces. Y'all know because there was fucking such a lack through both tarot cards with communication. So that tells me, where the fuck are you? You at a baseball game? You're fucking watching Happy Gilmore? What the fuck you doing, bitch? I haven't heard from you in 24 hours. It's been fucking 62 hours and 19 minutes and 33 fucking seconds. Where are you? Kind of bullshit. And I think it was like this. It's almost like beep, 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 beep. What the fuck is that? So that some bitch needs a dog collar around their neck so you can just zap them when they ain't fucking responding. Kind of shit. No, don't do any of that shit. Don't get me in trouble. What's going to be the next sign? I should have called this I Hate Your Fucking Ex. This is horrible. I should have been like, what's the real title? Your ex is a piece of shit. No, I don't think they're all bad. But a couple of them, I feel like it's either, and this isn't about like, let me trigger a bitch. This is about, this is either your story or it's not your story. All right. Let's see who said what. I gotta scroll up. Okay, I think Gemini came out first. Okay. Air signs it is. Gemini. Straight to the point for the zodiac sign of Gemini. You might stop. Either you don't like to deal with a Libra. It's telling me you don't like to deal with a Libra. Might have had to move on from a Libra, or just not be upset with a fucking Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. Some of you might have fell at a distance from a fire sign as well. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is what it starts with. Here we go. Let's go. Let's do this. 5 of Wands. 9 of Coins. Somebody didn't like a situation, whether it was you or them. Somebody didn't like a situation. Somebody didn't feel like it was getting balance or emotional support and love in a situation. Now, this could have been you. This could have been them. But somebody felt like they were thinking about starting over. I was thinking about starting over, or I needed to start over and cut a bitch out. Something needed to end. Why is there no fucking communication on the table, Gemini? What the fuck really went down? What really happened? You know what the fuck is going on here. Let's see what happens. Let's see what we get. Somebody may have been hiding some shit. Somebody's hiding something. Who is doing that? 4 of Wands. Somebody hiding an opportunity. or an attachment, potentially, because that's what it says. That's what it makes me feel. What is it? Could have been an investment or not putting the effort towards an investment, knowing they weren't doing that. The Empress. Tired, very tired and stressed out energy, whether it's you or them. Also, not sure what path or which way do I go type energy, whether this is you or the person you dealt with. Show me something for Gemini, whatever comes. Oh, no, straight to the point, not whatever comes out. Somebody was being resistant. There was a lot of resistance, whether you resisted a situation or they resisted you. Somebody was being emotionally at a distance. They were not sharing the emotions or putting the work towards, something about putting the work towards it. They were moving away from it. Page of Cups. Somebody kind of lost motivation or passion or direction. Some of you, it's both. I feel like I'm getting a lot of your energy. Could have felt like emotionally hurt or down. Some of you have had nights where you don't like to admit it, but you might have had nights where you were crying. Nobody knew but you. Nobody knew but you. Here we go. What do we got? Because shit was too much. And it didn't feel like it was working. Feel like it was beating you into the ground like a dead fucking dog. I don't think you like that shit very much at all. I think it's still something you're trying to get away from. Trying to trust moving forward. Show me something for Gemini. Show me something for Gemini. I don't know what to tell you, but everything felt like a fucking I'm on my own or a fight. Why does everything feel like it's a fight or like you have to be in defensive mode? Show me something for Gemini. Could have caused you some made you feel emotionally somebody felt emotionally distanced, whether the person you dealt with treated you that way or you felt that fucking way. Some of you might have felt emotionally distanced, or you might have had a lot of anxiety. I'm feeling anxiety. Hold on, Faith card. Could have been because of a Libra. Could have been because of an ending with an earth sign. Definitely an earth sign, or with a career. Definitely with a Libra. Somebody from your past. It just doesn't feel like they were putting in the effort, the work. They weren't making things easier. They were making things harder. You have I got to figure this out energy, or I'm going to figure this out energy, or I know I can energy. That makes me feel like something has you down in the dumps, but you're not letting it completely throw you down. It's not drowning you, but it feels like it's drowning you. Let's go. Show me something for Gemini. Oh, what is this? It's change. It's change, and it's basically, it's almost like having to do everything over all at once, or feeling like everything needs to change all at once, and it may be making you extremely exhausted, or emotionally not feeling like you have the energy to trust it, or it just causes a lot of anxiety or sleeplessness, or you wake up in the middle of the fucking night. You might wake up in the middle of the night. You're tired of being tired, is what it's telling me. And you just want to see the effort or the work that can be created. And you need to trust that you can do it. You need to trust that you can do it and put the fucking work towards it. That's what I see for you so far. We're going to the other tarot. Let's do this. Gemini, you're the first reading that was like, I could really fucking, it felt like there was energy coming up in your shit, but it felt like you were really trying to show up. The messages were a lot for you, where other messages I've done so far were for the shit people have dealt with, the shit that hit the fan. Okay. I need a little bit more coffee. What else do we have for Gemini? What's the message for the zodiac sign of Gemini? What do we have for Gemini? Here we go. Show me something for Gemini. Ooh, my leg's stiffening up. You getting leg cramps? Some of you could be getting leg cramps. What the fuck? Oh. Here we go. You didn't trust somebody, or somebody wasn't sure if they could trust you. And some of you, it was the same fucking sign you dealt with. The same kind of, it could have been another Gemini, could have been a Libra. It was definitely could have been a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Show me something else. This way. I don't think you try to focus on it anymore, but I do clarify that. Why? What are you trying to say to me? What do I need to say to them? To Gemini. Let's see what you get. You don't want to put any effort towards it. You don't trust this motherfucker. You don't trust this son bitch. You don't feel like they put enough work on the table when it comes to balancing shit out, or they didn't then, or they don't now still. Some shit like that. You're more trying to find out, like, where's my success, or how am I going to reign that success? Look at this shit. That's what you're focused on. That's what you want to manifest. Let me tell you a little secret. And I've been hearing this, so I want you to do this, Gemini. I feel like this message was meant for you. So Gemini, I keep seeing shit like online, and I know it's true because I've done it in the past. And I might start doing it myself. But I want you to tell yourself, or I want you to put the knowledge, the wisdom, the speaking power that you have, I want you to give it away. I want you to give it that energy outward and tell yourself what you want. And then see if once you know what you want, if you end up getting it, because you probably will. I want you to attract it, because if you ask for it and you keep being positive about it, you're probably going to get what you're looking for. Here we go. Some of you might, I don't like saying this, but I'm going to say this, and we'll get to that. Don't let the stress get to, if you're stressed out, if things are stressing you out, or they make you feel like you're coming and going, and it's really putting a damper on your emotions, don't let vices get the best of you. Drinking, medications, any fucking thing. Don't let them get the best of you, especially because of these two cards. Somebody's health could be at risk if they're not fucking careful. I felt health like a lot. You may need to get checked up. This makes me feel like you need to go get checked up. Go get looked at. Here we go. Show me something for Gemini. I'm telling you, you might have dealt with, you dealt with somebody, you may feel like somebody wasn't helping you financially, or somebody isn't paying attention. They're not paying attention to me, or they don't like to put work. Somebody isn't putting the work or the effort down. Somebody wasn't making things easy for you. And the sad thing is, I feel like they know that you were trying to stay optimistic or happy, or they may be knowing you're trying to like figure shit out at this time in your life. Something about, I got to figure something out. They may know that you're very, very anxious or on edge right now, and they're still not doing much to help. Jesus Christ. Here we go. Two of Pentacles. You're really going to have to buckle down on what makes sense to you and what not to focus on. And I think in the days, weeks, months ahead, you're going to recognize that. I feel like you will recognize that. I think you'll stop focusing on things that feel like they're not carrying you in a direction that opens up your heart or makes you feel at peace. I think you're also going to focus on stability, or how to attain more of it. So you're going to be thinking about it. You may want to learn new things, go back to school for some of you, or some of the things you may have opportunity to do could have something to do with higher learning, or having, I get like a school situation, or doing something completely. You give me a completely different energy. I want to walk through that brand new fucking door I've never been through. I want to try something else. The Queen of Wands, the Ten of Cups reversed. Why is that here? It just makes me feel like you had to get away from either. I'm gonna tell you, you had to get away from either an air sign, an air sign, water sign, fire sign. Air sign, water sign, or fire sign is an energy that felt like you were fleeting, getting away, or you wanted to get away with, or you were just you give me this. I don't want to feel trapped right now. Energy. I don't like this shit. And I'm telling you, maybe it's time to make sure you like everything's good. Oh yeah. When's the last time you've been to the doctor, Gemini? That might tell you enough right there. Here we go. Four of Cups reversed, Two of Wands upright, and the World. You're trying to make a decision. I feel like you want to plant your feet, or you want to make the right choices, or go after the right thing. And you're I get like I'm super concerned about this, or like I wish I could talk or connect with like a spirit guide, or they would give me a hint of which direction to go in. Because I want to be like, I want to be the resource. I want to have the powerful energy that I know I can have. Why is this here though? It almost makes me feel like you haven't focused on love situations. You've been aware that you've kind of let that go. You've been trying to trust independent energy for a while. Very strong independent energy, Gemini, is what it's telling me. You're all about trying to rebuild. You don't seem fascinated to me about rushing towards love, or being committed, or emotionally even feeling like it makes sense right now. Queen of Swords, you come off like I'm at such a distance with finding my love or my peace right now. And I feel like that's all Gemini wants. I don't feel like Gemini wants to deal with anything else. It also makes me feel like you've had a hard time making decisions recently. Whatever that's about. All right, that's what I see for Gemini. All right, who's next? It's either going to be Aquarius or Libra. Who's next? All right. Aquarius, I guess. I don't know if anybody else said Libra first. I don't see it. Aquarius. Here we go. Aquarius it is. What do you want to say? Straight to the point for Aquarius. What do you got for Aquarius? Aquas, the opposite sign of Leo. What do you got for them? Straight to the point. Okay. Two messages. Some of you had a situation with a person. There might have been more than one person where things just didn't work out or didn't make sense. They weren't showing you balance or stressing you out. Now, some of you, this was about a career situation that changed. Something about a career situation changed. Or I get like didn't work out. All right. Others of you, it's a situation where you are not supposed to worry or feel any indecision about somebody who's just trying to like stress you out, upset you, get you all up, get you all boiled up inside, you know, get you all fired up. You're not supposed to deal with that. That's a fuck no for me. That's supposed to be cut the fuck away. You come off very, I want to stay independent. I want to be my own, you know, I want to be my own balance, my own natural beginnings. I want to know that like I'm secure. And I feel like if anybody tries to get you up in your fucking head, get them away from you. Something about do not work with them. Do not let them around you. You don't need that fuckery. You don't need that fuckery. Here we go. Show me something for Aquarius, please. What's the message? Could be somebody younger than you. I also feel like emotionally, I feel like they're younger than you. They may not be as emotionally mature as you as well. Clarify that though. Why is that here in reverse? You may have tried to help this person out. Could have been a water sign or an air sign, by the way, whoever that's for. You may have been trying to help them out, balance their shit out. I don't think it worked. I'm going to say no, it didn't work. May have made you know you had to focus on your own victories. I just get somebody who's emotionally younger or more immature than you. And I don't feel like it's supposed to be something you focus on. No, hell no. You're not supposed to work with it because it's not healthy and it's not going to make you feel any fucking better at the end of the day. 8 of Wands reversed. Don't go towards it. Probably very emotionally immature or just not available to learn or build correctly. Unfucking healthy energy. And you know about this. And they're fucking younger than you. Whatever the fuck. They're definitely fucking younger than you. And you're supposed to cut through that shit. You might have had truth and clarity that you were trying. I just get this. I wanted to help. But what the fuck? They weren't paying attention type energy. Some of you, I keep seeing the 2 of cups in the shuffles. I keep seeing that card in reverse. You might have been trying to help them with a love situation that was not good for them. Some of you, makes me feel like also this is going to resonate for you if you're not really rushing towards building progress in love relationships. If you haven't been pushing that, if you've kind of let it go, death card, let it go. If you haven't focused on the passions, I just get like I've disregarded the love. I've walked away from love situations. I'm not really investing in that. Some of you, it's a matter of not sure if you want to go towards love again right now. Some of you, it's a matter of why do I want to do that right now? Why would that make sense to me right now? The Emperor reversed, the World reversed, and stability. Is it a time thing? What is this? Why? I feel like I don't want to put work into a situation that's just going to not work out. Like it's almost like you don't want to start something to watch it fucking fall apart or crumble. That's what the fuck it's making me feel like when I look down. Okay. For you to have that energy over here where the World's reversed, you've got the Emperor reversed, the Knight of Cups. It's almost like when it came to it's almost like emotional beginnings feel spoiled, or I feel at I feel at a distance with wanting to treasure or trust reining them home. You strongly show me you don't want to have commitment with it, or you haven't put focus towards that. It tells me you haven't focused on love, but you try not to stress about it. Page of Swords. You've been focused on career. Some of you may get a lucky break or have gotten something may have worked out for the better with the career, something like that. Some of you were worried about an investment or losing something, falling behind, decisions being made. What's going on with the 10 of Cups in that, though, the Faith card and the happiness? I feel like you're ready for a new beginning with like excitement or happiness. Hold on, because I don't feel like it's coming on the table at all. I feel like you've been in suspense with things going forward emotionally for you, or them moving the way you want. For you even playing with that energy, tackling it. You're very fucking single, it's telling me. There's your card. You're single, but some of you know you're single. You would like to be in that situation. I just don't feel like you've made the effort. I don't feel like you've made the effort or rushed towards trying. Like building the olive branch kind of energy. I just don't see you doing that. I don't know. What the fuck's that about? Here we go. Show me something else for Aquarius, please. Show me something else, straight to the point for Aquarius. What do we got for you? Here we go. A couple more shuffles. I'm going to tell you something I don't want to say. I really don't want to say it because I feel like it's going to piss somebody off. But at the same time, the fuck, it's my channel. I can do what I want. And I can be me. I can be real. I can be honest. And I'm pretty fucking intuitive, and I know it. Like, very intuitive when I need to be. Whoever I was just talking to, it's female energy. I can specifically say it's more on the woman side than on the guy. I can feel it. I can feel it. Here we go. Like, why hasn't love come towards me? Or why haven't I found it? Or why haven't I even tried for it? Some of you want it, but you haven't moved towards it. Others of you just haven't even given it the effort. I can see it. I can feel it, like, strongly in my energy. Here we go. Let's do this. Change. It's time to fucking change. God damn it. Not to change in your pants and your pockets. It's time for change. It's time to put some work in, some effort. What kind of work and effort do you need to move towards? Let's see what it says. What does Aquarius need to move towards? Show me what they need to move towards. Okay. You have two more. I want some more energy before I say anything. Oh, don't you fall. Not being stuck. I'm going to show you. Not being stuck. So change, building, moving, not forgetting about those options that they could have. I feel like you kind of like let it go, or just don't chase it. You don't go looking for it. And I feel like that's what's got to change. Some of you, it's almost like I don't have anxiety about it, but I don't put the effort with it. I don't do anything. I don't try. Or some of you, I do have anxiety, and this just didn't come out the right way. Some of you don't, and some of you do. Whatever. Here we go. What have you been waiting for? Why have you been so patient to give the effort? I'll tell you what it's telling me. You've been stuck on a situation. What have you been stuck on? Moving towards what? A love situation. That's the love is. Here we go. Empress. Action. She needs to take action. She needs to find her words. She needs to feel at home with being able to feel like it's going to be solid growth, and it's going to be everything she dreamed of. She can't focus on where she's been. She can't don't look back. Don't worry about things that didn't work out or upset you. I'm just going to tell you how I'm feeling. 3 of Wands. Don't do that. Fuck that bullshit. That shit's behind you. It's been behind you. Let's go to the bottom. You're not looking at it. It's good, Aquarius. Aquarius, it says you're not trying to look at where you've been, but I think you got to start trying to move forward. I'm going to be real with you. The Star card is one of my favorite cards. So, like, everybody's like, the Sun card is the best card in the deck. I think the Star card is one of the best cards in the deck. All right. 2 of Wands. It's about you taking the discernment. It's about you taking the discernment to take action and move towards things that could actually make you happy. It's about that. It's about not having you feeling closed off emotionally, because it tells me you hate been playing with what? Love. And you probably fucking know. I feel like I'm only telling you something you're very aware of. Where has the love been? Because it's not showing up. And it's time to change the chapter or open a new fucking book. Be solid and go after it, baby, is what I'm telling you. Here we go. What do you got? Queen of Swords. You got to take action. You got to commit to it. And it's just telling me you got to commit to it, and you got to make the decision, because I think that's what you're supposed to be doing. That's where you're supposed to be heading. The World card. That's how you should be moving. It's going to start with you accepting I can communicate. I can try to, see if somebody else feels a certain way towards me, and putting the effort in so you can have that true love, that true happiness. Ace of Wands, that true passion. I feel like that's what Aquarius needs in their life. Here we go. Show me something else for Aquarius. The Hermit. So it's not about, your reading tells me it's not about reminiscing anything of where you've been. It's all about putting your energy in a situation, because that's what it shows me. Let me show you before I show you these two. It shows me that it's time to move on. It's time to trust the happiness that you deserve. Because the Chariot in the past, you already know where you've been. You already know what hurt you. You already know what didn't fucking work out. But what does it want you to make a decision with? It wants you to make a decision to be uncaged and in a relationship. Find that person and put the motherfucking pedal to the metal to work in. That's what I have for Aquarius. Aquarius, I feel like you got to get your ass out there. All right. I'm probably going to tell you, I think I liked your reading the most so far. I don't like to tell people what the fuck they need to do, but it felt like pure, like good. It felt good to tell you. And if it feels good, it's probably because it's coming from the right place. Here we go. Okay. Libra. Hello, Autumn Moonlight. Hello, Tracy. Welcome in, Jazzy. Ciara? I don't know if I fucked that up, but let's go. Libra, baby. Why the fuck isn't this heater turning off? I thought I turned this thing off like 20 minutes ago. I'm going to have to keep watching. Yo, I thought I had like a spear in my house earlier today. I legit walked by the fucking Dunkin' Donuts bag that this fucking shit was in, because it was, DoorDash and shit. And I watched the handle just like flap over, like something grabbed the handle and dropped it as I walked in my bedroom. I'm like, yo, I started like sitting on the edge of my bed and shit, like looking for fucking spirits, like creeping around the corner on the wall and shit. Because I'm like, yo, I've never seen something fucking, that was fucking, like caught it real fast. And I'm like, who the fuck's in here? It was pretty wild. It was cool. Cool to me, at least. It probably freaked the fuck out of somebody else, but it was fucking awesome. Because, I mean, it fucking moved. And I'm like, and I'm behind it. So it's not like the wind of me walking by it did that. I just happened to walk in the room and it looked like something tried to look in the bag and dropped it. And then the bag was like, the handle was this way. It was like, whoop. And the bag fell forward a little bit. And I'm like, bitch, I saw that. It was pretty fucking wild. Here we go. Libra. What do we got for Libra? And I'm not making that shit up. I wouldn't need. What the fuck the point would that be? I didn't even plan on telling you guys that. Straight to the point for Libra. A lot of you watch me enough and you see all the fucking orbs fly around and shit. You know. Here we go. Libra. Straight to the point for you. I want to know. No, don't do it. It doesn't feel right. Here we go. It's got to feel correct. There we go. That came flying out. I feel like this is both energies. And I'm just going to put it out there like that. This is women and men. Star card. Really wanting to focus on seeing things work, manifest, start up, and just be excellent. Like almost, you give me like I want to be the overachiever energy with this card. You give me that strong. I also get the energy where I don't want to be upset about anything. I don't want to be hurt about anything. I don't want to be hurt. I'm sick of being hurt and tired. I just want to move away from that fucking energy. I don't want to be upset. Look at this shit. I don't want to be upset. I'll show you the card. 4 cups reversed. I don't want to be upset. I don't want to be in suspense. Clarify anything you can for Libra. Wait a minute. Why is that like that? Ooh, okay, right over my thumb. This could, okay, I'm gonna. Libra, are you a Libra woman? And is this going to make sense to a Libra? Or are you the cross watcher? And I'm going to just say some shit right now. There's a parental figure here. It's the dad. It's the father. Might have good communication with one of the 2 kids, 2, 3 kids, however fucking many kids, but not the other. Or it's just in and out, not really emotionally invested in the kids. Ugh. And it's the dude. There's 2 guys before it. Why? Doesn't put the movement or the effort in. It comes off emotionally distanced. Might be a penny pinching bitch. Always worried about career, trust. Very short patient. A person has very short patience. They don't put a lot of work or effort into a situation, and they know they don't. They also know that they're unhealthy right now, that their habits are unhealthy, or something about their emotions towards the kids, the family value. It's fucking unhealthy. It's very unhealthy. Could be to 3 people. Definitely could be to 3 people that they feel at a distance or a disadvantage with this bitch. That's what's coming out. Don't get mad at me. Just saying what I'm seeing. 7 of Cups. It's almost like an illusion to them, or they feel that's fucked up. This person feels like they didn't do, and it's a Libra guy. That's the King of Swords. Libra guy feels like I didn't do anything wrong. It's a man. I didn't do anything wrong. What's up their ass? Won't really identify what this person won't identify or get true to the real situation. What's going on? Doesn't identify that, doesn't put enough work. And I feel like it's towards the purpose, the principle of the matter of a relationship. And the principle of a matter of a relationship, once you get a bitch pregnant, is children. Oh. Always feels on guard. It thinks about money, always thinks about what they money or situations about money. Comes off very closed off. May move around from I get like application or job to job, or has in the past. Had more, if it's gonna make sense, they've had more jobs in the past 5 to 10 years than you. They may not have felt like they could trust you, or you felt that way towards them. Some of you, it's a Libra, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Whatever this energy is, when it came to balance, it just felt like there was too much chaotic energy. There was too much, almost feels like too much mental anguish. There doesn't feel like there's enough love here. The Emperor, the Judgment, the love's not here. 10 of Wands, the burdens are here. Seeing what was happening, there was work and effort and love at a time, until somebody recognized this doesn't make sense, or I don't trust this motherfucker, and this motherfucker doesn't trust me. I feel like that's matched energy. You've got the Magician reversed and the 7. So both people felt that way. Somebody tries not to stress about letting it go, or saying goodbye, or is trying to keep it at a distance, because it makes them feel better. Emotionally, they're happier without that person, whether it's the Libra or the cross watcher. Somebody doesn't want to go towards that person. I feel like that celebration's ended. It's cut out. It's gone. That love that was once there, there was a decision that had to be made. Maybe they're a water sign. I don't know. It's what it's showing me. We're going to go into the other cards for Libra. Here we go. I love when they start to come out different, and that came out a lot different, I think, than the last Libra reads I've been reading. When I get these new tarot cards, I'm going to meditate on some of them, and I think I'm going to focus on you guys' future, because I think that's what I want to focus on. It's going to make me a lot more tired when I'm done at the table, but it's what I like to do. I'm going to take at least probably 1 to 3. I think 2 or 3 of them for sure. 2 or 3 all day. Here we go. Show me something for Libra. Straight to the point. Show me something for Libra. What's the message for Libra? Why is that here? What are you trying to tell me about this? It does want to be on the table. Okay. I was waiting for this card. I was waiting for it. So it comes off where somebody wants to be invested, but at the same time, somebody has I want to invest, but I'm not moving towards that yet. Like I want to go towards investing in a situation. Somebody may not fully be over the ending of a relationship with those 2 cards right there. The Hangman and the 10 of Cups. Somebody's not over a fucking relationship. Like I'm over this. Somebody's definitely still hung up on it, whether it's her, whether it's him. And I don't feel like they will fucking admit it. They won't fucking admit it. They're still in love. Somebody's still fucking in love. Emotionally, they want to play with a situation that I don't feel like they know they think they could get what they want. Or I feel like they're having a hard time. It's almost like take the red pill or take the blue pill. And they know that red pill is going to bring happiness and love and joy and prosperity in a relationship. But that blue pill's already digested in the fucking stomach line. Here we go. What's going on? Why is the 9 of Cups here? Somebody regrets. Somebody may have regrets. And I don't feel like they would be honest about it. I don't feel like the person would be honest about it. I just don't feel that energy through me. Here we go. They want something to work out. They want something to work out. 9 of Swords, they know that there was a lot of fuckery in the situation. And it's got them emotionally upset. They're emotionally upset, maybe even emotionally withdrawn and picking up. And they know that there was a lot of things that weren't done. Something about a lot of shit wasn't done right. Whether this is the Libra or the cross watcher, you might be getting that cross watching read. And that's why they feel out in the motherfucking cold. That's why they don't think they're going to get the victory that they were once aligned with. Now, a woman could have said, fuck that man, and I'm not going towards another man for quite some time. That's a Libra's energy, the female's energy. Everything else feels like I'm getting a dude. 5 of Wands, 9 of Wands, lack of effort when it comes to trusting or even wanting to feel like it's healthy. Somebody felt like it didn't feel like it was healthy, or they didn't know if they were putting their effort or offering their cup somewhere else, or if they were just interested in something else. This definitely feels like a cross-watcher's read, by the way. So that's why the love fell off. That's why the emotional connection drifted apart. And it was like you couldn't hide it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I went from hot to cold. Here we go. That's why it probably came to a closure. The world is reversed. That's why it stopped. That's why change happened. That's why change was imminent. The Hermit, the Sun. It's going to take, this is both sexes. You guys are mirroring each other's energy, Libra, male and women. If you were in a relationship and you're a woman and you didn't go towards a man and stayed single, you're going to wait till you go for happiness. If you're a man, you're going to wait till you think you want to do that again. Because the man's kind of still stuck in an old situation that they won't identify the issue. You got two more. Let's see what they are. It's almost like somebody's aware they have to move on and accept the defeat. I don't think they want to. You got the Two of Pentacles, the Magician, Eight of Pentacles. Why? They haven't started yet. So the lady's telling me, it's telling me the Page of Wands reversed and the Queen of Swords reversed. Whether you're a woman or a man, you ain't speaking to nobody yet. Whether you're a woman, Libra, or a man, you ain't started that new beginning yet. Fuck no, you haven't. No, you fucking haven't. There's your card. So your message is, it's almost like, you know the movie The Perfect Storm, where they all die? If something died in a relationship or something made you feel like it's not worth moving forward, I think I already said this to a sign, you can only stay in that energy for so long. What is it really doing for you? What is it really doing that's making you feel like things are okay? Now, it's okay to be independent. Don't get me wrong. It's okay to be independent, not want a relationship, be celibate, whatever the fuck you want. But I am going to say this. Another thing I did see on social media, and I kept seeing it today, was, I'm glad I seen these things and I'm thinking about them to tell you guys, certain signs, is one of the best things that can happen. And there's an older white guy that was saying it, much older than me, probably fucking 50 years old. He's one of the best things you can do when you get up in the morning. Of course, it's getting up in my eyes, like wake up, no shit. But no, it's not what he said. He said one of the best things you can do in the morning is see that good morning text. And I feel like a lot of people have went through some shit, but they have let that slow them down from moving forward, and they're not supposed to get stuck in that energy too long. I feel like that's the big part of I feel like that's the thing they're supposed to try to put the work and effort towards. And that's probably what's going to bring in a lot of truth, clarity, and abundant energy, resourceful, happiness energy, happy energy. Is it worth the investment? Have I walked away from the investment for too long? Am I emotionally attached or happy? You tell me. Because if you're not putting the work and effort in, are you going to end up happy? Are you going to end up happy with no work or effort? The answer is no. All right. It's time to start the footing again. It's time to manifest and do that. It's time to explore, open up towards it, and not let anything of the past keep you down. You can focus on work, but there's no reason you can't start communicating again or working towards a love situation. Give me something for Libra, please. What the hell? Okay, King of Wands, Six of Swords, Eight of Wands, King of Wands, King of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and the Strength card. I feel like you're going to move towards opening up towards love because you know that's something that you need to start to focus on. Your reading's telling me that's what you need to focus on. Somebody's been hell-bent on career settings, whether it's a woman or a lady, that's been their strength. And I feel like that's been their strength over opening up towards the emotional support or love or the investment towards love situations. They focus more of trying to let something go and not be upset about it than rush towards what? The love. That's what I got for Libras. Okay? Okay. Hold on one second, everybody. Hold on one second, everybody. I just want to take a peek at something. Okay. Okay. All right. All right, guys. Give me 1 second. I appreciate your patience, and I'll tell you what I'm doing in a minute. Okay. I had to get rid of a moderator. Bye-bye. All right. It's the first time I've done that on a live. Okay. Fire's next. We're going to do Leo next. Are you the first one to say something? Hey, Quartz Rose Tarot. Welcome in. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Leo. Gotta get the other tarot for you. I want to smoke for Leo. You know it. I hope you guys are enjoying these readings. If you like the energy and I'm not too much for you, make sure you subscribe. Appreciate you coming to the channel. And I hope you like the content. Let's go. Let's do this. Leo, baby, what do you got? Oh, fuck. Why does it start like that for Leo? Oh, gosh. I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you. Message for you, Leo. Some of you Leo ladies and gentlemen. 6 of Wands, baby. 3 of Coins. High Priestess. This immediately tells me the things that didn't work out or the things that may cause you stress, do not focus on them. Do not focus on the things that don't work out. Don't focus on them. Be like, be the lion. I'm just going to tell you, be you. Don't fucking stress about it. Some of you know that you're going to have to put more work in to get what you want. That's what I see so far. Show me something for Leo, please. You're going to have to put more investing energy. You're going to have to cut that slice of bread, baby. You're going to have to do this for you. You got to start working with that energy. You want to see things work out or celebrations happen? It starts and it ends with the work. I'm telling you, Leo. I'm fucking telling you. Some of you, it's about finding that next committed energy that could bring in that happiness, taking those risks, making the decisions to go towards it. Others of you know that the message for you, and probably a female, is you've been resistant. You might have been a little resistant with going towards it. It's almost, you give me the energy like I can't find the person that's going to stimulate me or fire me up, make me feel everything. I don't know if it's because you're not looking for it or I'm going to say you may not. Let's see where we go with this, Leo. You're not trying to go towards it. It's telling me I'm done. 8 of Wands is reversed. King of Wands, Temperance. It's almost like you have a pulled back energy. You're not fucking moving towards. I'm done. I'm so fucking done, Leo. Like, what the fuck's really going on? And it's like you don't even want to stress about it. You would like to see something change. You know this inner turmoil or that you want it. You want the relationship, Leo. I can feel that it's like you want a relationship, but you're not emotionally going towards it. Why? Why are you resisting moving towards the love? I don't understand what's going on yet. Page of Swords. Is it because either you have high hopes or you just haven't put yourself in the right place kind of energy at the right time? That's what I'm kind of picking up on you. Well, maybe it's time to make that decision and find where to go, what to do, how to do it, and not think about what you want and just do what you want. Because emotionally, you won't get anything being a distance from it. You will not get that balance unless you put in that motherfucking work. I'm telling you, if that's the security you want, that's what you should be aiming for. See what's going on. You may know that you've been at a distance from your man. Booyah. Some of you know this very well. It just seems like it's fucking on the other side of the world, or it doesn't exist, or the bitch wasn't born yet. Like, I don't know. I don't think it's that serious. But don't lie to yourself about going after things that you know in your mind you want. Because it's telling me you haven't been playing with it. You haven't been putting the effort or making the changes, the sacrifices to go towards it. You do not invest in it right now. You fucking don't. I don't know why. And if you communicate to somebody this, and I'm making sense to you, I don't know how the fuck I'm pulling that one off. All right. But it tells me you do want to be committed. All right. And it does feel like I'm reading the Leo ladies. Hello, ladies. Let's keep going. Oh my God. Shit. I feel like half the Leo ladies are like, Leon, you're fired, bitch. I'm sorry. No, I'm not really that sorry. Here we go. Let's go. Leos. I like when Leos get the hard reading. It intrigues me to read Leo harder. Leo. And it's been a while, bitch. Like, it's been a while. Why are you holding back? What are you doing? Stop. Fucking invest. Would you get out of the shadows? Will you sacrifice change? Open your mouth. Because you're not. Stop being a clam. Stop it. Here we go. And no, I'm sorry if I emotionally what's going on. Your heart's open, but emotionally you're at a distance with trusting love. It's telling me you don't know if you want to trust it or even put the fucking effort forward. What do we got now? But you do want to focus on yourself. I don't knock you for that one. Can't knock you on that shit. You definitely want to put work and effort towards yourself, or maybe you need to smell the roses or see the guy that's got his shirt off at the beach or some shit. Get out there, Leos. Come this summer, you better be on scene. You better be trying to wear that fucking perfume, that cologne that's going to attract the bitch. Something like that. I got two more. Let's see what they say. People are like, this motherfucker's crazy. I know it. I know that's what you're thinking. It's all good. Some of you may feel such at a distance with the outcome of work, putting the work. Everything feels like it's not around or emotionally unavailable. Now, this may hit home if you're a Leo female and you hang out with more women or a woman older than you. You've talked to her about your love relationships, not being like, not having any substance or sustaining kind of energy. Not working, maybe. Working out. Moving away from it. Feeling like everything's fucking toxic. Some of you, it's a matter of finding out over time. Something about over time. It takes time, or you put time and effort in, and then everything comes out like, that motherfucker's nasty or toxic, or it's almost like you can't see. It's almost like you can't see everything that is to be exposed until it has been exposed, or it's too fucking late, or too much time's been invested. Maybe that's why you're not putting any work towards movement. Maybe that's why you're sitting back. It's like you don't stress about you're not putting work in it. You're not trying to be stressed out about it, or you make yourself feel that way. But you know what you want at the end of the day. Fill my cup, motherfucker. Why is that here? A lot of you might have decided, you know what? It's almost like you streamlined wanting to feel defensive, or even I don't feel like you want to chase a situation. You also give me, I'm not playing games with any fucking buddy, but I'll focus on me. Maybe they'll come towards me. I do feel like you stop trying to look out for that success of that. I feel like you've held back, and I feel like you've got to come out of this energy. I feel like you're holding back from playing with the risks, and it's time to make the changes so you can have the happy outcome. Have the love, baby. What are you standing in suspense for? I don't think you're supposed to, Leo. There you are. Some of you have a situation too, where a past situation, some of you may be focused more on your goals, your finances, or career, kids, over excitement or relationships, emotional connections. You've let them fleet. Two of Wands, you've made the decision. You can't lie to me about that. Three of Swords, the Strength card reverse. I don't feel like you've taken action. I feel like you felt a lot of wounds, and you've tried to be your own boss, and you've moved away from going towards happiness and love. This is what it's telling me. And I think you know about this shit. I think you're very aware that it's time to start investing again in love situations. Make the decision. Should I try again? Yes. Here we go. Okay. Leo, you're getting like the hard truth reading. Did I do both decks for Leo, or did I do one? I can't even fucking remember. Anybody watching intently enough? Did I give Leo 2 decks already, or one? Here we go. I did both. Still getting a bonus. A little bit more. You ain't, whoever this is, you ain't talking to nobody. You're too goal-oriented or focused on your goals right now. It's telling me. Versus love. And I feel like that's the chapter of your life that's got to start to evolve or change. I feel like that's the suspense you've been kind of stuck or lingering in. And I think it's time to kind of reinvent that situation or recognize love is more important. Because it doesn't make me feel like you've went after. This tells me you haven't opened your heart or rushed towards options. You haven't even tried to. The 5 in reverse, you're not going towards the changes yet. You're not playing with them. Ace of Wands reversed. 5 of Wands reversed. 5 reversed. You're not moving in that direction yet. And that's the balance you probably need in your life, Leo. I'm telling you, that's the change that you need, honey. Man or woman, whether you're a single man or woman, that's the change you need. Some of you are very focused on investing in yourself, maybe taking care of your own business, your own kids, your own situations. But you also got to remember that, you deserve love too. That's what I got for Leo. We're done. Whew. I don't know who the fuck I'm going to read next. It's got to be Aries or Sagittarius. Who we gonna read? Okay, Sagittarius. I see Saggy, so it's Sagittarius. Straight to the point for Sagittarius. Straight to the point for Sagittarius. I think I just came up with a new title as I'm reading this. And I might have to remember what tarot decks I'm using. It's one of my favorites right here. This is definitely one of my favorites. I like this one too a lot, but this one a lot more. I think I haven't. Yeah, I think I'm going to start. I might have to come up with a new title. We'll see. Maybe. Sagittarius. Straight to the point for you. I don't want to shuffle anymore other than my hands. All right. What do you need to focus on right now? Something about trusting yourself and aligning with your higher self or purpose. Something like that makes sense for you. I also get some of you might want to take vitamins or make sure you're focusing on strong nutrition. What the fuck? Okay. Why is that out on the table? Some of you are trying to balance a work situation out. Some of you also feel as if you were in a situation that when it came towards moving towards it, it was just, it feels like it was defeating you or dragging you down, or you couldn't trust it. You couldn't trust a motherfucker. You could not trust this shit. Two of Wands. You have both cards in trust. Like, I don't trust it. I don't trust him. She didn't trust him. There's a woman that didn't trust a man in this reading, or vice versa, but it looks like it's a woman who didn't trust a man. I think emotionally you had to recognize something to start again. I had to start all over. I had to let go, to let shit go energy. I can't be stressed out about it. I just got to go. I can't be stressed out about it. I just got to go. That's what it's telling me for you. I don't know what that's all about, but that may have had to happen. And you had to focus on your money, your wealth. I get money and health. Look at the card that wants to come out. Not letting your health deteriorate. You also didn't want to feel caged. So it was easier to release yourself from a situation that didn't feel like it was playing fair or showing you attention. It wasn't playing fair or giving enough support. It made you feel like out of moderation with what the fuck. I feel like it was a little scary seeing things for what they were until you recognized it's not making you happy. I'm better off on my own. Sun's reversed. 8 of Wands. I just gotta leave. Kind of energy. And I can't stress enough that it was probably the right investment for you. You may also be trying to invest a lot in yourself at this time, whatever your sex is. Here we go. Somebody may have also felt like they were fucking focused on somebody else or in love with somebody else. What the fuck? So it was easy for you to make the decision to say goodbye or let this go and stop communicating. Start putting work and effort where you need to, where it's healthy for you. Healthy for you. Show me something. It was draining you. It tells me it was draining you. You hated dealing with feeling a certain way. I feel like it was hard for you to even talk to the person about it. You felt like you kind of give me this. I feel like I was dancing on eggshells in this love situation. When it came to putting in work, it's like, what was going on and why wasn't it working out? You might have seen something for what it was. Emotionally, I feel like you had to come to a conclusion or a decision. And I feel like you recognize that this isn't my harvest. I got to find my harvest. I think it took a lot of endurance, strength, mustard out of the basement, maybe, because you couldn't be upset about this anymore. And I think you became aware that emotionally you had been patient as long as you could be with a situation that you had to get away from. You had to fucking move on. This is what I'm seeing for you. It tells me you put a lot of work and effort into yourself, or that's what you've been doing. Some of you may have had success. Some of you may be struggling. It feels like some of you could be having a hard time getting one foot. It feels like a little bit of a struggle financially or seeing things work out in your favor. What's going on with love? You're not focused on the person from the past. I get like you're on your way to start with somebody else. For some of you, you're on your way to start with somebody else. We're going to the other tarot. Here we go. Okay. How's everybody doing? We're doing good. We hanging up. We hanging in there all right. I appreciate everybody's energy. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe if you don't mind. I appreciate that. All right, my fucking fingers are freezing. I'm putting that heat back on. Okay. It's been, this year's not been fun with weather. It's been the coldest year in a while. And not the worst with snow. We've had way worse snow days, but it's been fucking cold. It shouldn't be this fucking cold this year, maybe. Not this far in April either. Here we go. All right. Sagittarius. You're going to move towards love, baby. I don't think I can show it to you. Your love's on its way. I'm trusting that shit. I saw the Two of Cups upright, and I saw the Three of Wands. I feel like love is going to show up for you soon, or you're going to move towards it eventually. Either it's coming towards you or you're going towards it kind of energy. Here we go. This just makes me feel like some of you weren't even planning on it. I get like I wasn't even planning on it. I didn't see this coming towards me kind of energy. I didn't see this investment kind of showing up for me. I wasn't, you give me I don't get like I'm not ready for it. You give me a unprepared energy. I wasn't prepared for this. Some of you, it's going to be like, do I have anything else to give right now? You give me do I have anything else to give? Emotionally, do I want to sacrifice the work? I've been putting a lot of work and effort into me. Do I want to pick up the communication? Some of you may feel like, I don't know if I can focus on this investment and feel aware of that. I don't know if I can handle any more stress right now in my life, because I'm content not being stressed out. I don't want to move towards a situation. Look at here's your move card. I don't want to move towards a situation that may feel like it's going to stop before emotionally it brings in success. I don't want to be upset, but I would love to be loved. I would love to be loved. Three of Swords, Page of Swords. Clarify something for me. It'd probably be good for you. I asked, would this be a good thing for you to go towards? Yes. Some of you can't fear the start of something or use an excuse of time to be a problem or other things that are important. If someone's willing to work with you and you're willing to work with them, it may just work out for you. I want to see if I can get another upright. Yes. Clarify. Let's see what you get. That's a no, but then there's a yes. Some of you don't trust. Wow. It tells me that some of you are unsure if you could trust moving towards love. But the card that came out after that is I don't think you're supposed to feel like that. You haven't been moving towards it. I almost get like you don't let it distract you and you're supposed to move towards it, because it makes me feel like you haven't fought for it or looked for the change or the excitement or the opportunity that could show up, the passion that could unfold. Something like that for you. New beginnings. Something's coming your way. It just hasn't shown up yet, is what it's telling me. And I don't think you've met the person. This just makes me feel like you haven't met them yet or spoken to them or know who they are yet. This part and the fact that this is wanting to show up like the star. Fuck. Clarify the star card. So there's going to be a new beginning offer. I feel like you have the death card in the wheel. But it's going to be if you want to participate or add to this. Do you want to go towards it? You're going to have to emotionally make up your fucking mind, your feelings, if it's worth the effort, if it's worth that Ace of Coins. Is the foundation going to make you happy? It tells me again, you're not sure if you're going to be able to trust it. You can't worry about it. Worries reverse, judgment's right, upright. Five of Swords. Give me something. Where are we going with this? You have you may have something come towards you, but are you ready for it? Or are you going to let it slip through your fingers kind of energy? I don't know what sex we're talking about here either. I just feel like that's the energy around you. That's what I'm picking up for you. Roblox. Aries is the leader of the zodiac. We should not be last. Bitch, you're always first. like, calm down. Calm down. Calm your tits. Here we go. What a comment. Oh, I love it. All right. Aries. Or should we put Aries at the very end? No. I'm not going to be that much of a dick. Here we go. Aries. I had to read that. I had to see that fucking comment. I barely look at my motherfucking comments in the live. I catch like 30-40%. If I'm lucky and try, I like to read the tarot to you guys versus I'll say hello and then I go to work. That's what I do. All right. What's the message for the zodiac sign of Aries? Could have had a falling out with a fire sign. Not communicating with a fire sign. Maybe potentially. What else is here? Somebody wanted to invest in a situation. Fire sign, earth sign energy. They could have fire and earth. It could be like a fire sign with earth, moon, or rising. Whatever the fuck. Someone's not working with it. Somebody doesn't seem upset about it. Doesn't stress them out. Go to the bottom. So one person's not stressed out about it and the other person is stressed out about it. Oh, bitch. What's that all about, huh? Which the fuck is really happening, Aries? Somebody's stressed out about it. Somebody be stressed out and the other person doesn't give a fuck. Here we go. Show me what's up. Not going towards you. Not going towards you. Not dancing or playing with you. Not happy. Somebody cut your ass out. Could be a fucking Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius that's dropped off the world, stopped communicating to you a week, 2 weeks ago, whatever the fuck. Could be a Leo. 4 of Wands. Somebody's not willing to participate. Somebody feels a lack connection. Somebody doesn't feel like it's genuine or it makes sense. The Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, they're like, no, this don't make sense to me. King of Pentacles. So the judgment's been somebody doesn't trust a bitch. Somebody don't trust a bitch. And that's why they don't talk to him. Why would you fight for something that you don't think is going to make sense to fight for or work? You're not. Like, so it's telling me, okay, somebody, it's almost like somebody likes to start shit or come around, communicate, open up like they like stuff just for the shit to change, just for them to be thinking about it. Very work-oriented energy, but somebody who's emotionally unhappy. They're not feeling that they don't. The Eight of Wands, they want to carry up. They want to find. It's almost like they want to play or make decisions, but once they try to go towards them, King of Wands, they get stressed out or the shit falls apart. It's a fall apart reading. Hold on. Knight of Pentacles. When it comes to love, oh, double love. What's going on? Let's clarify. It ends before it can even fucking begin. Why? Because of a trust, lack of trust. What else? There's something else here. Hold on, Aries. There's got to be something else here. What else is it? Somebody's stuck. Doesn't know how to get towards victories. Doesn't really know. Somebody's probably too fucking emotionally immature. Could be the Aries. Could be the cross watcher. Usually the upright cards. Could be you. But then again, it doesn't matter. Sometimes they're not. And it's funny. I'm saying it could be you. And you're the next fucking card on the bottom of the deck. The Hangman, the Victory. Somebody's not happy when it comes to love situations. It's like they don't get the new beginnings. They focus on career. They feel at an ending or at a distance with their emotions. And they know they need to figure out how to wake up from that fucking dream. It's almost like they paint a picture. Clarify this. Why does it tell me they start, they stop, they start, they stop? It's anxiety. Very high anxiety ridden, either Aries or cross watcher. Somebody's got too much fucking anxiety. That is a weird one. I want to see. I'm going to give you a little bit more before we go to the other tarot for you. I just want to see if I can get anything else. Show me something else for the zodiac sign of Aries. I don't know if this one feels like it could make sense. It could be a little, I don't know why I'm struggling to trust this one as much as other ones. Here we go. Somebody likes chaos or fighting. They like it. They enjoy it. And that's why they end up fucking hurt or alone. That's why shit dies before it can start. Because they like the fucking chaos. And they know they like it. They like to rush towards bullshit. Somebody's a bullshitter. And it's about knowing what the fuck they want or how they want to invest. That's what it comes out as. 10 of Wands, because of burdens, could be a lot of past that they haven't gotten away from. It's almost like the past haunts them and stops them from finding peace or happiness or trusting how to go towards it. Something about they don't know how to get out of that energy. Page of Pentacles. I get that they fucking want to. They want to invest. They want to see change. They want something to build and grow. 8 of Wands, but they fucking don't know how. They're their own worst enemy. This is your own worst enemy. You toxic. You a toxic bitch. When it comes to fucking, I'm done. When it comes to love. Now, I'm going to be real. I do feel like, I don't know what other fucking sign. If you were paying attention earlier, I think it was Libra. You could have dealt with a fucking Libra or an air sign. Libra, maybe Gemini. I don't fucking know, but I'm feeling like this is a guy's reading like Libra's was. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, this is awesome. I like when I can actually pick up the male energy. It's harder for me to do that because my audience is like 96% women or 94 or 3. It's fucking well over 90% women. And I can see the stats. All right. Give me something for Aries. Give me something for Aries. And I like that it feels that way because I know that recently it felt more like I was reading women with travel in the past and getting out there more or being around family or seeing their family, shit like that. And that this feels opposite as fuck. Here we go. Let's do it. Welcome to the Lion's Den. Aries, what do we got for you? King of Cups. What's going on? So somebody wants to emotionally be somebody really wants to has high hopes or is wanting to meet a destination or see balance with it one, but I feel like they're still trying to figure out how to make the celebration work correctly, move in the right manner. They haven't figured out how to make that bitch fucking, they can't drive the car. They can't find the emotions or the correct energy to make shit work. 9 of Wands, they fucking know they can't. They come off too fucking guarded. What are they fucking guarded towards? You tell me. Love. It comes, it goes. And they know they got to learn how to balance that shit out. Because investments, it's like they're a dime a dozen to this bitch. And that's the struggle of this reading. Here we go. Emotionally, what's going on? When it comes to happiness and love, they like the toxicity or they like the games, the fighting, manipulation. They like weird shit. Somebody likes some weird fuckery. It's almost like somebody's got to grow up. Somebody's got to grow up because it's never going to bring in something that has that it's never going to last the test of time kind of energy. And you better trust that that's the truth because it's fucking what the problem is on the table. And that's why you keep having headaches or new beginnings or staying up late or trying to figure out what's going to work because it's all about passion versus success and making the right decisions. Somebody's stuck on options and lying about the changes that need to be made or the direction they should move in. They don't fucking know what they're doing. Somebody doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. They fucking don't know. So they just keep one after another person. You better watch out, bitch. You end up with an STD or some shit. Keep playing games. Yeah, you want to win a prize? You're gonna be like, what's that shit on my dick? Kind of energy. Here we go. Somebody's it's almost like the strength card reversed. They don't know what to do. They want to communicate. They want to move towards communication, but there's something they're missing. Clarify this. Decision, letting go, starting over, or emotionally developing. Somebody's kind of got a weird energy. This is weird to me. The Emperor reversed. They always get left out or feel left out. They try not to stress about it. Emotionally, they're upset about it, but because it never fucking works out. Ace of Coins reversed. Foundations. It becomes part of their past. And they start communicating with somebody else. And they know they can't trust anything, or they're emotionally upset all the time. What the fuck? Because everything ends up cut the fuck away. Nothing ever fucking works, makes them feel grounded. I don't know what the fuck. When it comes to love and balance, they're trying to let go of the struggle or change the direction, but emotionally, they're not equipped to figuring out what to do right. They're still stuck because they don't think properly or maybe even act properly. That's what I have for the zodiac sign of Aries. God damn, Aries. What the fuck? Oh, that's like anything else for you. What you got? Queen of Swords. You may start communicating with either an air sign or be wanting to speak to an air sign or a fire sign. Leo sign. Coin. Wanting to invest in an air or a fire sign. Fucking A. Aries, you would be fucking lying to me if you told me you didn't want to talk to a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or invest in one of them bitches. You'd be fucking lying because it tells me you want to put that fucking work in. What I got for Aries. Why you always lying? I saw a funny ass post. Black kid singing that. It was fucking hilarious. All right. Thank you, Karen Marie. Did we do all the fire signs? Are we done with fire? I mean, Leo's reading, I can't even remember what the fuck I told Leo. Maybe probably like focus on love or, navigate correctly. I don't know. Sagittarius is kind of seemed like they were being the boss of themselves and running it. Aries reading gave me a motherfucking headache. To be honest, it fucking gave me a little bit of a headache. Some fucking nonsense. Here we go. Let's go. Cappy came up first. Thank you, KC526. I'm almost out of coffee. Capricorn. What do we got for Capricorn? Something for Capricorn. Straight to the point. Cappy. It's already 9:48. Goddamn. Capricorn. Show me what you got for Capricorn, please. Straight to the point for them. Yes. Trust being your best version of you right now, Capricorn. I feel like the ball is in your favor, or I feel like you are in a good spot right now, whether you know it or not. Some of you might know it. That makes me feel like you're aware of it. Some of you may be wanting to find that right spot, but it feels like if you haven't, you will. That feels like you should just. I'm going to tell you something. Keep playing with it. King of Wands. Keep fucking building and working hard towards whatever the fuck you want. I like this so far for you. Where are we going with this for Capricorn? What's the message for Capricorn? Take the risks. Be strong about it. And don't let nothing upset you at all, emotionally or mentally. Don't let anything upset you. Just start being productive as fuck, because I feel like you're gonna win. You get like a just rush towards that shit energy. Manifest the fuck out of it energy. And good riddance to all the nonsense. That also makes me feel like not everything's gonna come with you. Not everything's coming. You're not letting anything that's been a hardship in your life, if it's been hard, don't let it back. Don't go backwards. If things hurt you or upset you and you had to go in a different direction and things are starting to look up, stay on that path. Oh shit, threw my cigarette at myself. Here we go. Stay on that path, definitely. Don't let anything get in your fucking way. Trust me, the decision's on the table. I feel like it's in your favor right now. And if you don't know, 2025 is supposed to be a very lucrative year for Capricorn. Leo's too, and another sign out there. Here we go. I can't remember the third sign. Here we go. Temperance wanted to be on the table. I have another message too for you. When it comes to having fun, if you're single, wait for that right opportunity. Something about wait. I'm telling you, you got to wait for the right one. The communication will come, but you're going to have to look at this shit. You're going to have to wait on that love to show up for you, baby. You'll know when to play with it. You'll know what not to play with, or you should know if something comes towards you, if it's right or wrong for you. I feel like you're going to know. I feel like there's nothing that's, I feel like you feel like solution. You feel like things are just meant to, it's almost like you're on the red carpet. I don't know why I feel that way. Like things are just meant to start to unfold better for you. Maybe it's what needed to happen. Maybe it was because a love situation really burned you, really upset you. So you're being offered a new beginning that's going to create balance. Don't let anything stress you out, and don't take anything with you from the past. I'm telling you, don't do this. Just invest in you, and run with it. Fucking run with it. Nurture the fuck out of that. Somebody still thinks about you too. It says somebody still thinks about you from your past. Or if you succeed, they're going to want to come towards you, but it tells me they haven't, or they hold back. But they think about you, or they think about how they're very back and forth on going towards you kind of energy, whatever the fuck that's about. It doesn't show me that they have come towards you, but their emotions are with you. Their emotions are fucking with you. Yeah, and they know that you've moved on. You're putting a lot of work and effort on yourself. You probably surprised you've been so patient. The hermit emotionally kind of withdrew and had truth and clarity to kind of do your own fucking thing, make your own happiness, your own prerogative. I don't think you let things upset you for too long. I think you put that to an end and you start to invest in yourself. And if you haven't done that, it's what you're supposed to do, Capricorn. Wow. Damn. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Give me more for Capricorn. Straight to the point for Capricorn. Straight to the point for Capricorn, baby. What do we got for you? Let's hear for Capricorn. Oh, there you are. Hello, Capricorn. What do we got for you? I just had to bend them back. The happiness. You have happiness and you just rush towards the things. I feel like brighter days are on their way for you. I feel like you have a fucking phenomenal reading. Like things are just doors are gonna open, experiences are gonna happen. What is next? And you may find a new lover. You may start communicating with somebody. You're going to have options. You're going to have to, You're gonna have options, and you're gonna have to know which one to work with and which one to leave alone. Which one's gonna bring balance and which one's not worth talking to. It tells you straight up will have options, success and options, but it's gonna matter. It's gonna be a matter of knowing if you should entertain it or not, and not being stressed out about making the decision, because some of it's not coming. Some of these motherfuckers ain't coming with you. Change. No, some people aren't gonna make it. Aren't gonna make the team, make the cut. That ain't happening. You have celebrations, and I feel like you can't let anybody fuck with your emotions, or don't let anybody belittle you. Just move in a direction that makes you feel like on top of the world. I feel like that's good for you right now. Wow. I didn't see this fucking reading coming. Here we go. The world. Move. Look what came flying out. The world. Like you're on top of the world, baby. I'm telling you. That's how you got to move. And it's going to bring in what? What did I already tell you? Love, baby. And cut through all the other bullshit. All the things that didn't work out. All the other things that did stress you out. Don't lie about where you've been. Just put the work and effort on where you're going. And don't let anybody get in your fucking way. And make that motherfucking decision. Don't be hesitant. Just double decision time. Buckle it down. You know, you better buckle up for that fucking roller coaster ride, because it's going to be good and something's coming towards you. The past isn't part of it. The past is behind you, and it's time for new beginnings. This shows me right here that the emotion, the past of the emotions that didn't work out aren't supposed to come back. You're not supposed to focus on where you've been. You've outgrown that. You've outgrown that situation that didn't show you correct love, or that might have upset you or made you wondering what the fuck, you know, emotionally, what are they all about? That's not what you're supposed to focus on. You're supposed to focus on new beginnings and your success right now. I'm not fucking your reading up. That's what you get. Let's keep going. Capricorn, you're probably up there on top. Thank you for the super chat, unless it's the same one. It might be the second one. I'm not sure. But Capricorn, damn, your reading was awesome. I loved your reading. I think you and one other reading, Leo's, I liked giving Leo the hard truth, but damn, there was one other one I really liked. I forget which one it was, but it's better that I don't remember. I don't want to be tired after this. Here we go. Here we go. Who's gonna be next? Who should we do next? So we did Capricorn. Let's do Virgo. Virgo. All right. Show me something for the zodiac sign of Virgo. Straight to the point. Straight to the point for Virgo. What do we have for you? All right, I can turn that off again. Virgo. Straight to the point for Virgo. You had to leave. You had to let something go. It tells me you had to let go of manipulating energy. She had to let go of manipulating man. I feel like a manipulation and a lack of trust. This person, I feel like they kind of showed you that it wasn't something you would ever want to work with again. I get this. I don't ever want to work with you again. I just want to go away from this. There was too much emotional damage, and it stopped it all. It put it to an abrupt halt. There might have been documents or paperwork for some of you. King of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. She had to say, "Get away from me," or like maybe there was a restraining order for some of you. I don't fucking know, but something like that. You might have even felt like, I don't want to focus on looking at anything else right now. I can't really focus on anything else. I got to focus on work and being very aware of work and not being worried about it. This wasn't fighting for me. This was emotionally damaging. Why? It didn't work out. It didn't work out. And I feel like you had to go back and trust yourself and just let it be rid of it. When it came to communication or being social, I don't feel like that became a big priority to you. I think your career or investing in yourself did, and nurturing and taking care of your own business. I don't feel like you wanted to juggle anything else. Strength card. No, you were about career, it's telling me. Why is the Judgment reversed? You weren't looking to take a new risk or start a brand new beginning, like with like I think abundantly you were, but not with like jump into I don't think you went from one family to another. I don't think that was something you were worried about trusting or dealing with. I think you were getting over another situation that was causing problems, that might have been upsetting, or that was being untruthful. And I think over time, it was giving you a little anxiety until you left it alone. You probably started trying to really manifest change in your life. Develop change, manifest change. Here we go. I think you did. I think you did. I think you did. I think you put the work and effort towards it and you got your wish. Something about I got my wish fulfillment, or I have to continue to work hard to get it. Something like that for Virgo. We're going to give you the other ones. Damn. I get a mean energy. Somebody could have been mean to you. I don't like that. I really don't like feeling like that. I just feel like somebody was mean to you, whether it was verbally towards you or just about you. I don't know how this sets in. I just feel that way. Ugh. Fuck that mess. Here we go. Virgo, give me something. I hope it's fucking good. Give me something for Virgo, because I didn't like that. I didn't like how that felt. You got the Lovers and you got New Beginnings. And I hope that's what you're looking for, and I hope that's what you find. Especially if you fucking felt like somebody dragged you through the mud and you just wanted to get as far away from them as possible. If that's what felt like needed to happen, I hope that's fucking blesses you with something good. Here we go. 9 of Wands. Somebody may have made you feel like somebody may have made it hard on you. Could have pertained around children. Oh. Yeah, I feel like you were trying to be patient or emotionally aware of the situation. What happened? A lot of your emotion went towards stability, and I think you're gonna get blessed with love, like a strong love encounter. It's almost like karma's coming back around. Your reading makes me feel like karma's coming back around because if somebody did you wrong. You might have had to block this person or stop communicating. I think you recognize this person is never going to change. So then I'm not going to invest in some bullshit like that. Look at this shit. You're like, no, they're never going to fucking change. So I'm not fucking talking. Look, I'm not talking to you. I'm not fucking talking to you. I don't want to talk to you. We can't. This will never happen again. You gave me anxiety. You made me feel like I almost unworthy. So I had to show myself my own worth. I had to fight for my own balance because you were a liar. Your communication was full. The person was full of shit. Or they were upset. It could have been a dude, emperor, that was upset that things didn't work out with you guys. The happiness didn't stick around. Somebody let it go. Or felt like, well, if I can't be happy, they can't be happy. That's fucked up. Somebody may have felt like if I can't be fucking happy, they can't fucking be happy to Virgo. And I don't like that bullshit. That ain't right. I don't think you let it completely get you down. I do feel like emotionally it was upsetting or hard to deal with. Fucking asshole. It was. The next card is it was hard to deal with it. The 5. It did hit home. It hit the fucking heartstrings. 10 of Coins, leaving the investment, not working with it, and knowing that it's enough is enough is what I feel like you had to fight. You were in like fight or flight mode with a son bitch, is what the reading tells me for you. And if you did go through that, good for you to get out of that shit. Fuck a person like that. I mean, I'm sorry if you fucking loved him at one point, but obviously it was time to stop giving them any attention, any time, investment, and fucking move away from it and start putting work and effort with things that are worth playing with. Because this person, all they were doing is upsetting you when you deserve love. You deserve love, not lies, not toxicity. You don't deserve that bullshit. You deserve the things that you were wanting at one time, that they wanted at one time. But all of a sudden, it's like they fucking did a 180 on your bitch ass. Fuck that person. It made you think a lot. When it came to communication, you knew it was like, I can't communicate with them. Or you might have been told not to communicate with them. Something like that to somebody. The Moon, the Judgment, the Queen of Wands. The stress got too much. And I think you started to recognize I've got to focus on work, career, maybe my kids, or just being able to be productive and not focus on them. Something like that. I got to focus on everything else so I don't focus it or think about them. Some of you could have been a fire sign air sign, whatever the fuck sign. I don't care. It's just what I'm picking up. Here we go. Where are we at? Damn. Who we at? All right. So we did Virgo. Last sign, right? What sign is it? Taurus? Can't believe I put Taurus last. But you probably never get to go last. Taurus. There we go. Is this the last sign or did I skip elements? I think this is the last sign. Hopefully. I'm getting tired. Tired of talking. Ace of Pentacles. Focus on career building or success right now. And I feel like this has been a strong maneuver or area of your life expertise. You might have had to cut situations out that didn't work out, but I don't feel like you're going to stop giving up on things or people. Some of you may have felt like a direction you were going in, you were unsure of emotionally if it felt right to go after. What's going on? Some of you, it was with a love connection. It may have felt like when you thought you were getting balance, you were kind of getting love bombed, and it became like stop or I can't work with this. If you had to think about it more than once, you might have recognized it wasn't true love. You couldn't lie to yourself about this situation. I don't think that became a huge burden. I feel like you focusing and trusting on yourself and success is what became like the goal. You feel very goal oriented, extremely goal oriented. Some of you might have had a hard time trying to attain the goal or seeing the changes develop. Keep putting the effort in. And you might have to do what I told Gemini. Premeditate or pre-believe yourself somewhere before you're there. Death card, Six of Swords, Seven of Cups, stability. Some of you may have had to change careers or did change careers. Maybe more than one or two. So it's at least one or two I'm picking. Some of you stopped dealing with old circles of people that I almost feel like you didn't feel like you fit in or you trusted it, or it just didn't feel like it just didn't feel right to you. It didn't feel like you were almost like, I don't want to be around these people kind of energy. You might have had to trust that energy with yourself. I think if you haven't been working towards love and you're aware that you have not been putting effort towards the wheel, you may be getting ready to scratch the surface or something may be coming your way. Something could be coming your way. So you may be trying to be independent, successful, but you could also end up getting an offer. Maybe something of stability. It's also telling me wherever you've been in the past, it's not somewhere you want to be again. It's not somewhere emotionally that it didn't make you happy. And I don't think you would chase that energy again. You're like, nope, I've already made my decision. I've put that down. What is this? Stop communicating with somebody at a distance. Oh, wow. Why did I get that? They could have been at a distance from you. Stop working with somebody that you don't live close to or you used to live with, but you live far apart now. I don't know. That fucking weird bat looking bitch makes me feel like you're not playing with them, talking to them. You're not even around them, like remotely close anymore. Might not be for everybody. I think you're ready for new beginnings. You're also at a higher learning part or pivotal part in your life. And it's about picking up, I get like I got to start over. I got to start over and I've got to go. It's got to feel right because I want to find the real deal when it comes to being my own boss, my own entrepreneur, my own everything, my own career, my own true happiness and love, something like that for you. Okay. Let's keep going for Taurus. Damn. Give me something else for Taurus, please. Straight to the point. Straight to the point for Taurus. Zodiac sign of Taurus. Is this the last sign, Casey? I think you're the only mod I got in here. Are you the only mod I got in here? That's crazy. I mean, it is 10, almost 10:10. Ain't that some shit? You are the only mod. No, Alban was up in here. So there were a couple in here. Here we go. Taurus. What's the message of Taurus? Straight to the point. 10. Oh, I thought it was 10:10. I thought it's been a minute. Your last sign. Thank you. Thought so. Wasn't 100%. It's harder for me to remember when I don't go in order. Here we go. Let's do it. It tells me you're just like all done with people fucking making you upset. This tells me Taurus ain't playing no motherfucking games. They ain't putting no work or effort towards towards some shit that's going to end, and they know that that's not what they're willing to work on. I feel like you're wiser. You're the wiser. You give me, I'm the wiser, and I want to put work and effort where it makes sense, not where it would have kept me stuck or showing me no victory. Some of you would like to see love happen and happiness show up. Definitely love and happiness is what's on Taurus's mind. So some of you are definitely wanting to be attached or in a loving relationship or ready for the work to start happening. Here we go. You want the celebration. It's all like love coming out towards you. Here we go. 7, but it isn't where you've been, and it's where you're going. It's definitely where you're heading. It's not where you've been. I'm telling you, it's definitely not where it's not where you've been. It's where you want to go. It's where you want to, it's like you're going to start putting in the effort, the work. When one goes, so the Knight of Coins becomes the king, then it becomes the ace. So it's like you're really wanting to have the foundations of the love connection. Taurus is so ready for that. Done. So ready for that fucking balance. You're so ready for that balance. Just want it to happen. Here we go. That's what you want. You want the outcome to judgment. Here we go. I'm going to pick them up and do a little bit more for you. I'm going to pick them up and do a little bit more for you. Anything else for Taurus? Let's do this. On your way in, please remember to subscribe and hit the like button if you don't mind. Let's do this. Give me a little bit more for Taurus. Show me something. They waited a long time. Give me something else for them. I'm done. Let me show you something. The love. You want the love. You want that candy. You want that candy. You want that communication. You want that. You want the effort, baby. You want to see the movement, and you know that it's time. It's time for the investment, and you're ready to invest. You want somebody to do the same to you, like 200%. Let's see what came out. Balance. It's all about getting like even give and take, and that's what you want. Here we go. You may not have done anything towards. You've probably been single for a couple of years now. I get this couple 2 to 4 years, some shit like that, maybe 3. But it's telling me don't look back at anything that upsets you. Don't you fucking dare. Because you know something, where you've been doesn't mean it's got to stop you to where you're going. And don't let anything get you upset. Have faith in the process and trust the fucking process. I'm telling you, trust it. Do not get upset. Do not get all up in your mind. Just get ready to start again. Get ready to start again with love. I think your reading's done. Get ready to start again with love. Anything else for Taurus? Because I feel like it wants to find you as much as you want to find it, Taurus. Or wants to be around you as much as you want to be around it. Anything else? The investment and the new beginnings are on their way. I'm done. Your reading's done. The investment and the new beginnings are going to happen. This makes me feel like it's going to happen and nothing's going to stop it. Nothing's going to stop it because that decision's been made for you. It's in the stars, baby. It's in the stars. I'm done. The 10, that's the investment. That's you getting everything you want. The house, the family, maybe the success. That person's successful. You're successful. If you guys can communicate properly, time management properly, it could be beautiful. It could be the long game. It could be till the end of time. All right. I hope you guys all enjoyed this. If you like the readings, remember to subscribe and hit the like button. You all have a good night. Thank you all for being here. I'm out of here. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks again. Thank you, Casey, and all the mods. Hello, Queen of Speed. Hello, everybody. Thank you, and I'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.